Time banking is a really simple idea where within a community people exchange their time. So for me, giving an hour, perhaps supporting my neighbour with gardening, I've then got an hour in the time bank and I could take it back, say I needed some support to learn something on the computer, I could have an hour of another member's time to do that. Time banking started in America in the 1980s. It came over to the UK in 1998, and now time banking is growing fast with over 300 time banks in the UK, 6 in Cambridgeshire. Some people join time banks because they feel lonely and perhaps don't know that many people within their community. Generally it's a fantastic way of connecting people, and also we find people really feel valued when they give time to the time bank.
I'm Lucy, the coordinator of Somersham Time Bank, which has been running for just over 2 years. We have around 100 members now and 14 organisational members, and we've exchanged around 3,000 hours, which has included individual one-to-one exchanges, organisational exchanges, and also includes our social activities. My role as the coordinator is connecting people, which obviously is the most important bit, and that's through one-to-one exchanges or the social activities, which we have a walking group, coffee mornings, film club, community light bites, and they are vital to the time bank. And I also produce the publicity, the promotional material for the time bank, and I manage all the risks involved in time banking. The main cost of our time bank here in Somersham is the role of the coordinator. I am employed by the parish council, and they put up about 30% of this cost and show their commitment towards the project, and it also helps me to get further funding in the future. The perfect time banking story, I think, is Jim and Muriel, who live in Somersham. And when I first met them, they didn't know anyone here at all, they just moved in. Muriel has dementia and Parkinson's, and Jim is her full-time carer. And he is able to contribute to the time bank by doing odd jobs for the village hall, or he's fixed a fence at the local playgroup. He's even sanded a few tables down at home for somebody. And in return, that gives him the confidence then to ask for help when he needs it. So he has a lift at least once a week, just up to the village shops, not far, but that makes a huge difference to him because he's not leaving Muriel for too long. And Muriel is also included in the time bank because she comes to all of our social activities together with Jim, and they thoroughly enjoy being part of the scheme.
Two of the time banks in Cambridgeshire are run by volunteers. This takes a huge commitment from those volunteers, and it's helpful for them if they can involve other people within the community in the coordination, for example perhaps with designing a website or recording hours. St Neots Time Bank is one of the time banks, and their costs for the first year were around £500. Georgina, who set that up, is happy to share her experience, and her details are on the end of this film. All the coordinators of the time banks are really friendly and really willing to share what they know and what they've learnt. We do this through some informal events, which new people are welcome to join. There is also Timebanking UK, who are kind of a national body, and you can pay a membership fee to them each year. And they both run training sessions and have an online computer package for quite a small cost, which you can then use. We hope this film gives you a clearer idea of how time banking could work in your community and the benefits it brings. We'd love to hear how you get on.